So welcome everybody. We're gonna play some D&D. This is a 5th episode, I believe, which is a while. This has been going on so long. It's been so much fun. I can't wait to keep going. Recently, let's just reset the story a little bit. Our players have been going around the world of Faerun here in Icewind Dale, and they started up in Lonely Wood, clearing out a cave of kobolds, and have traveled down here to East Haven after losing one of their friends, Reddish. And Dastana stayed behind in Lonely Wood while they met a new friend, Milo. And Milo, Sixfish, Gurgle, Noise all traveled down to East Haven, and they explored Lake Denishir, found a hag's lair. In that hag's lair, they found a cauldron, a giant cauldron that provides infinite food. And they have brought that back with them on their little rowboat across the Lake Denishir to the town of East Haven. That is where we're going to re-pick up our adventure. As we move, we change our scenery. We move to the lovely little town of East, not small. It's one of the bigger towns in 10 towns in Icewind Dale. And we're going to use this little guy right here as our token for our team. And you arrive at the docks, laden with your rowboat, with this large a cauldron is very heavy. It takes 2 of you to kind of carry it, maneuver it, and really you need a third to kind of make sure it doesn't tip over. It's very awkward and heavy, but it fits in your rowboat, and you get the rowboat in the water, and you paddle over to pull the rowboat up on the ice and kind of push it the last little bit because the docks were all frozen. But you eventually get back there, and as you get to the docks, what do you do? I'll say Dishonest has not arrived yet. It's the 3 of you, and you have this big fancy looking cauldron on a little rowboat, sitting on some ice and next to a wooden dock. What do you do, team?
So do we, before we get into town here, do we come to a decision on what we're doing with this thing?
I mean, I don't know. Infinite cloud chatter sounds pretty good to me.
I mean, if we were going to stay in one spot, absolutely. But I'm sure that you and Gurgle Noise here don't want to be carrying this pot everywhere we go.
I mean, it is a good workout.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't. You're welcome to.
Feel like a turtle.
A turtle.
A shell.
Well, I mean, maybe it could be used somewhere else, but I don't really know. So, maybe Dishonest, whenever he gets here, would be able to, like, take a closer look at it or something.
I mean, that's not a bad idea. I say what we should do is head to the nearest inn. I am a bit peckish. Maybe we could set this thing up, test it out, see how good it works, and then. Sorry.
The Icewind.
Aww.
The Icemaiden's finally got him.
Kitty Cat wants to play.
Anyway, as I was saying, I am feeling quite hungry. Let's go ahead and test this pot out, and then maybe catch a nap or 2.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
All right, you're still out on the ice. How do you want to? Are you going to try to transport this thing?
Wait, I have an idea. Somebody get inside and we'll push it, and it'll slide across the ice.
That is genius.
Gonna pick up Milo and just place him in.
All right.
Now, hold on.
We'll give it a good old shove.
Oh, he's puts him right in there. I love it. Milo, you find yourself in a pot. You and Girl, the 6 fish and Girl push it?
Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to say to Stannis, you arrive in East Haven. You know your friends are here. You're looking around for them, kind of just wandering the
I wonder where they
streets.
could be.
You're wandering the dock side right now while you look out and you see Six Fish and Girl Noise pushing this giant iron pot with a human wizard inside of it, riding it. It slides up and they see you.
Hello.
There you are.
What have you
It's a
done to
long
this poor
story.
man?
Nothing much.
No, on the contrary, he helped us out quite a bit.
That doesn't answer the question. What have you done to this poor man?
What has he
Why
done
is he-
to us?
Why
We've
is he in the
introduced a
cauldron?
new sport.
We're just having
Human
a spot of fun. Is all.
cauldron?
Max got.
The Icewaiden's got him.
Oh, love the cat.
I see.
That's amazing.
I see.
Got a
This
cat's
is-
on a path of destruction.
This is quite the unique sport that you've invented.
I mean,
Yes, yes.
there might be room for one more if you want to jump on in.
Oh
I'm
yes,
fine.
could help the balance.
I'm not getting in there.
I just pick him
Well,
up,
it's what
put
for,
him
you
into.
know. Probably for the best. It was a witch's cauldron.
Pardon me?
Yes, a hag in the ice cave over there. Don't worry, we killed her. She will not be a
Hmm.
problem anymore.
That doesn't remove my worry. Was it just one hag, or was it multiple? Was it?
I mean,
Typically, there's more than one.
let's call it what it is. If there was more than one, we probably wouldn't be standing here skiing around in this pot.
One
I'd be
too many.
surprised, certainly. However, I have faith. Slightly.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, of course.
Don't forget to tell him about the giant skeleton too. He might want to
Oh,
hear about
yes.
that.
Actually, this time, if you could take a look at this.
She has a massive, like, bruise slash slight gash on, like, the side of her face and, like, kind of running down her neck. And she's just like,
Yeah, I kind of took like a big hit to the face, but don't worry, I was much bigger at the time.
This Stannis kind of like moves up a little bit. He like just gives a second. He goes, "This is not going to sound the way I want it to sound. May I touch you?"
Okay.
Specifically around the wound.
Oh, sure.
And he will like try to like move her like head up so that he can like observe the wound, and just turns out he's like, "What the fuck happened?" Just in sheer like, God damn it.
yeah, she's just kind of like,
Can I make a medicine roll to just make sure that there's nothing like wrong with
Sure.
it? That it's just like that it's the wound as it was. There isn't like, oh well,
A 9. You can tell it's a bad bruise. It looks pretty rough. But you're not really sure how bad it is.
let's see. Do I have a kit? I do. I'll from my healer's kit just kind of like pull out some of the wrappings and bandages and then slowly wrap them around Six Fish's kind of like neck and down her chest a bit to try to cover up the wound so that nothing gets in it.
and she kind of plops down on the dock side with him to let him do that.
I'm imagining Destana just applies far too many bandages and you're just like a neck
Just
brace now.
mummified,
Just
yeah.
like,
There's like an extra layer because I know she's gonna get hit again.
Don't worry.
Her like whole upper part right here is just like it has to move together.
Yeah,
Hey, if,
so for the rest of the session, I will make sure to.
Just like
if you're playing doctor, I need, I need a look.
I'm surprised you're coming to me willingly. However, that is slightly worrying. What is it? Come here.
I took some hits.
Oh no. I'll look him over. Does it just look like bad wounds? Are they still open wounds? I suppose is the better question.
you're all like banged up, right?
I'm bleeding. Like there's blood all over my back.
Didn't you carve a chunk out of your arm to feed a
Yeah.
wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, he did.
Yeah, you notice like a bunch of blood just running down his arm and like a big chunk of scales just missing. Like,
How did this? I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at second level.
That was self-inflicted.
Pardon me.
I love it. You cast the spell. You see the scales like regrow on your arm, Gurgle, and your wounds heal. Damn, 19. Let you go.
And then I will then proceed to wrap bandages around him as well, like, because I know that you'll do something again. And then he has like another layering to make it just like a cast.
It's amazing.
Well, we don't need bandages at this point.
Yes, they're for the infection.
Oh, nice.
Please do not remove them.
I will.
Six Fish is probably already like scratching at hers.
Six Fish, stop.
No, okay, sorry.
I'm sorry if I can interject for a moment. I'm sorry. You said your name was Distanis. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, my name is Distanis.
So I don't quite understand the group dynamic here just yet, but it seems as if you're almost surprised by the injuries that your folk have here. Is this a rare occurrence for them? Because they seemed quite comfortable in their bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh no, forgive me. It is not a rare occurrence. It is merely the fact that I was not with them, so I believe that they would take some precaution in everything. That was my own mistake.
Yeah,
Typically,
that's the last time you make that mistake.
Six Fish, are you trying to blame me for this?
I mean, if you could have been around, maybe it could have been. Yeah, I won't say it's your fault. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's definitely Gurgle and I's fault. She mouths to Gurgle immediately. It was his fault.
It's wrong.
Distanis doesn't even look over. He's like, I know what they're saying. He just goes, but I am typically the one that tends to their wounds and assures that they do not fall.
I would say good on you then, fella. You are clearly a man of immense patience.
You can call it that. It has been tried many a time.
Well, as much as we do appreciate the constant care that we are under your watch, what do you think we should do with this pot? Apparently,
it's a pot.
it makes
Get rid of
makes. What? No, you put stuff in it. What is it you said, Milo?
You put things in every pot.
So
yeah,
it is,
okay. Don't make me
pot.
sound stupid.
this particular pot is of a rather large interest to us. It is a cauldron of plenty. It is essentially an endless supply of food. We took it from the hag. Obviously, we're going to give it a good cleaning, get the human goo out.
Pardon me.
But we are trying to determine what it is that we're going to do with this. My thought is that, considering the load, I've not been in the Dale for long, but it seems that an endless supply of food would be a great boon to any of the towns here if we were to simply donate it, for humanitarian reasons.
Let me double check my alignment real quick.
I love it.
I think we should sell it.
We could. That is most certainly a choice that we can make. However, the greater issue in that is who we sell it to. There isn't in particular any singular individual that we found that is, and I don't mean this in any rude way, capable of themselves and not outright a villain.
Well, who else is
my-
gonna have the money?
My thought was that little halfling up there in Lonelywood. She seemed like a real jovial sort, and the type who would share it as opposed to, keeping it for themselves.
Oh yes, how is the cookie lady?
She's fine. I mean, she's doing all right. That is fair. She is likely the kind to protect herself, though given, well, that isn't the worst idea at the very least that you could have proposed.
I mean, we don't have to make a decision right this second. Like I said, I could really use a good night's sleep.
Oh yes, all of you. He says, looking at Six Fish and then gurgle noise and doing like, I'm watching you, and then turning to him and go, all of you seem like you could use the rest.
It's been a long day.
It is been a long day, and you are sitting on the street corner talking about this. What are you guys gonna do?
We should find an end for you all before we continue forward. I've heard that the White Lady Inn is around here.
Yes, but you know, the wet trout,
You know, the Wet Trout is a tavern and does not have rooms.
or does it? Anywhere is a
You've
bed
been-
if you
you-
try hard enough.
Fair.
You will get kicked out, Six Fish.
But it's a problem for future Six Fish.
That is a problem for me of all times.
I'm so happy you're back. I missed you.
You passed my mind as well.
Ah! Look at that. She nudges Gurgle. That's the most I've ever
Oh.
gotten.
Damn, well, that's pretty cold.
Oh, no. It used to be that he literally would say things like, Six Fish, the thought of having you cross through my mind is like 1,000 needles stabbing me in the brain.
Oh,
I don't
that's
recall
harsh.
saying that, however.
I can
That
see
is
it in
also
your eyes.
something I could possibly say.
I heard
That
it.
is some vicious mockery right there.
My eyes are naturally very cold and condescending in nature, so do not trust them.
It's the worst about me.
But I mean, I guess the White Lady could be good too.
We can go to the trout first.
For food.
Well, I wouldn't say all of you could go to the trout to get food first, but I don't want to leave you alone.
Ha!
We can go to the trout first, and then from there we can acquire room and board.
Ooh.
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely. If you'd like to head over the Wet Trout, you can. Two of you will need to carry the cauldron, because it's not that it's too heavy for one of you, but it's big and awkward.
We should
Yeah, I
probably
will be.
find a way to
I will be
stash
not
this.
doing that.
I'm just gonna turn it upside down.
Stannis
On
is
Milo.
indeed ripped.
You're gonna do it upside down. Roll a strength
I'm gonna
check.
put Milo inside it, and I'm just gonna make him push it from the inside.
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, Gurgle. What do you want to do?
I want to flip it upside down with Milo inside the inside of the pot.
I
So
think
he can
Milo
push
got
it
out
from
of the
inside.
pot.
You catch him like a Pokemon.
Boy, you might want to rethink that course of action.
I still got spell
yeah.
slots.
Yeah, Milo might blast your ass. All right, so you're out of the pot. Yeah, so Gurgle for Six Fish, you gonna carry it?
Yeah.
All right, y'all pick it up and head on over to the White Trout.
As we're walking through town, Six Fish is just gonna be like, you know, maybe it's not a good idea to carry a priceless relic through the streets.
Oh, 100% of people are so staring at you. This is so obvious. Like, like this is obviously not a normal cauldron. You guys didn't do anything to like cover it up or like. So the whole town is like, it's super obvious.
It's just a big pot. What are they looking at?
Yes. Doesn't every adventuring crew carry their pot around?
Yeah. They're looking at it. I'm gonna charge you.
That's
yeah,
okay.
I mean, it makes sense, right? If we make our own food and then we don't have to constantly eat out, it's just economical.
It's true. Good for the belly and the pouch.
Mm. What happens if we put a fish in it?
I don't know, but we
So,
should immediately try this.
You guys make it into the Wet Trout Inn. It's a small fisherman's inn. You guys have been here before. I remember Six Fish very much enjoyed the clam chowder here.
Yeah.
And as you head in, you see the white dragonborn Nemetra. The barkeep kind of see you and, "Hi, how's it going, fisher folk? You catch your haul today?"
Yeah.
Hello, yeah. You could say that as they lug the
Oh,
giant.
that's quite a large thing. I don't. There's not really room in here for that.
I'm just trying to push it to the doorway.
Yeah, like barely fits the door. You can kind of shimmy it through a little bit, but it's just this obnoxiously large iron cauldron with like mysterious runes all around it, put in the middle of this busy like tavern, and the barkeep's just like, how can I help you?
It's just that my friend is like a bird, feeling peckish.
Oh, and is there some? Can you put the thing outside? Maybe the giant cauldron thing.
I can wait with the cauldron outside. It's fine.
Okay.
All of you enjoy yourselves. This also say, still strong, not as strong as the other two.
Well,
just kind of pushing it up.
Listen. I don't want to make your people wait here. Just push it to the corner. But he seems okay with you, but he's not very happy. But he'd rather have a paying patron.
No, it is fine. This Thunder says as he just rolls it out.
Instantly,
just gonna sit on it.
Instantly, Scython, the owner of the ferry that I talked to you earlier, the tiefling, comes on over. He's been into his drinks a little bit. Hey, look at my favorite people. How you doing?
Hello.
Did you look at my ferry yet?
Hey,
She looks at Milo.
We were gonna get out of the ice. Remember?
Right. Remember, we had this conversation. You were supposed to find some strong folk to help.
You
move it once we-
look, you got one right there. He points at Astonis. You found one for me.
No,
Brother
you
man.
see this cast? This cat, he is so wounded.
Oh,
He
this
could not possibly help. Oh, and me too. Look at this.
Oh, I guess you are injured. Well,
This hurts so bad.
I guess you should drink then.
Well, that was the idea. Yes.
All right, yes, let's
Never
drink
too
it.
injured to drink.
Let's get my boat tomorrow. How about that? What's
sounds
this?
like a
What's
great
this big old cauldron you got here? This is fancy looking.
Oh, look at
It's
it.
a family heirloom.
Look at all these
We're in the
runes
process
on it.
Yeah, it's.
Is this
it's
some
awfully-
sort of magic or something?
No, nothing along that sort. Just a common pot that's.
Hey, Tav,
finely
come
crafted.
over here. Look at these magic runes these guys got.
Broken.
As he starts to like call attention to it, Sixfish is gonna get kind of like closer to him and be like,
Listen, I don't think anybody else needs to know about this, okay?
What do you
And
mean
she's gonna-
nobody needs
she's
to
gonna
know
use an
about this,
intimidation
Sixfish?
check.
What you talking
yeah,
about?
she's gonna use an intimidation check on
Oh
him.
shit! Okay, roll.
17.
Yeah. Oh shit! He gets it. Before he says that, that's what his drunk voice wanted to say. But you were so intimidating. See, he's. Oh wait, never mind. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see.
Yeah, just a story for a later time. Much later.
Thought you were injured.
Bro's immediately been sobered up.
He's like, well, let's just have ourselves a drink and let's
Yes.
deal with the boat tomorrow.
Sounds great.
He goes off and orders you all a round of drinks.
See, now that's more like it.
He's a very accommodating fellow.
So you guys are able to hang out here and deflect additional interest in the cauldron as you have your beers and chow down on some fresh chowder.
Just
It is very
treat
tasty.
it like a trash can.
What's that, Gurgle?
Just treat it like a trash can so avoid suspicion.
Treat what like a trash can?
Cauldron.
The cauldron?
Yeah.
It's quite large.
As we're done
It's like,
drinking,
I'm
we're just
done.
smashing our glasses into the cauldron.
Yeah. Infinite glass soup.
Yeah.
I love it. Amazing. So what's the plan? What are you guys gonna do after you're drinking?
So you said the cauldron has all kinds of like runes on it. Can I read them?
You can roll intelligence and try to see.
Can I?
I mean,
just
yeah,
use
actually, no.
comprehend language?
You know they're just magic runes that do not show like this is a magic item, and you have correctly identified that it is a cauldron of plenty. So you know what the runes mean. So it's like, yeah, some random person. They're like, that looks magical. I'm curious, but you know it's magical, and you know what they do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you guys spend some time drinking, carousing. What's the next step, team?
Hey, Distana, man, did you, when you were making your way down here, did you see a dragon or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
A dragon.
Oh, brother, you got to check this shit out. And I'm gonna cast minor illusion to like make an image of the dragon with the skeleton strapped to it that we saw.
Six Fish is fixated on it.
Isn't this fucking badass, man? I didn't know you guys had dragons up here.
The stun is like shakily reaches into his pack, pulls out a rock, and goes, and just like flicks a magic stone at the illusion as it just embeds itself into the table. That's
Nice.
no good. Probably a
You all right, man? You're hiccuping quite a bit.
no, I'm fine. It's probably, is that
Sad.
a white dragon?
Is that too much to drink?
Hey, I tell you what, man. Take your arms, put them up over your head. That'll help with them hiccups real quick.
Yes, it definitely would. Definitely would. And then Six Fish just boom. Did you get scared? Are your hiccups gone?
I don't know
Sometimes
if
scary.
that worked.
Roll a history for me, Distanis.
All right. I'll
done.
shakily cast guidance on myself.
Fair.
History, and then D4. That's probably not gonna save it. But it removed my -1.
You do not know anything about this dragon. Actually, everybody roll history.
I have a suspicion as to what it may be, but
I got a 24.
Hell yeah.
Milo has heard about this. I will message and show you what you know.
he sends you the stat block.
Yeah, we probably don't want to be fucking with that.
It sounds like it's exactly what we want to go fuck with. If we survive a breath attack, we'll be fine. Surely. We're invincible.
All right, Milo
I
just
like your
got
optimism.
a thought just popped in Milo's head. He remembers.
Yeah, so actually, you know, funny it didn't hit me when we originally saw it, but I just recalled it is known to 10-towners as the White Worm. I couldn't tell you his name. I know it starts with an A, but he's an ancient white dragon that layers atop the Reged Glacier. She remains the most fearsome predator in Icewind Dale, although age has clouded her eyes with cataracts, limiting the range of her vision to just 60 feet. Her blind sight, hearing, and sense of smell are undiminished, however. Fortunately for the residents of the Dale, she prefers the taste of reindeer, walrus, and polar bear flesh to that of humanoids. The dragon has a healthy respect for humanoids and has never threatened 10 towns directly, though it wouldn't take much to provoke her into doing so.
But you're
That
not
is the
sure
funny
who
thing
the
about it when you
corpse
first saw it.
was on its back. That was fine. You remember that there was a saddle on the dragon's back, and
Yeah, there was a skeleton strapped to it.
I was very
It was-
jealous of that skeleton.
It was delicious.
Anyway,
Oh, you
Your
cut
audio
out.
cut out.
He's died.
Your audio has cut out.
is that better?
Yeah, we're good.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So you said anyway.
Anyway, I'm just saying, if we happen to see this thing, it might be a good idea to give it a wide berth. I've never gone toe to toe with a dragon, and I don't see it in my future either.
I think we could take it fairly well.
Are you sure? Okay, do you need some water?
Shh.
Brother, if we have to
Stop
fight a
yelling at
dragon,
me.
I am not fighting fairly.
Who said we had to? He stops.
You drank too much.
No, I didn't. I'm fine.
All right, the barkeep comes up. This one's had enough. I've heard about more hiccuping from them in about 5 minutes than any human being in my entire life. Y'all have to. It's last call for this table. Y'all too drunk.
I haven't drank anything.
Yeah. Now hold on. We got gold. Our gold is good as any. If we want to keep drinking, I say we keep drinking.
We may be on the way to the White Lady.
We want.
Oh shit, that's on the other side of town, ain't it?
Yes, imagine how many drinks can be consumed from here to there.
Oh, but we gotta carry. Oh, wait a minute. I just had a great idea.
What's that?
Hold on, give me a sec. So, knowing that if we pour water into this cauldron, it will make soup. If I pour my beer into this cauldron, what happens?
That is a good question. So according to this Cauldron of Plenty, you need to give it... Oh, really, Internet? You're just gonna hang out? Why aren't we loading the page? Come on.
It just makes everything beer battered.
Why?
It changes the broth of the soup.
I mean, it don't sound bad.
Why on earth?
So it just says if water is poured
Let's
into the
try
cauldron
it.
and stirred
Is
for
D&D
1 minute,
Beyond
it
down? Uh-oh.
transform into a hearty hot stew. So I'm assuming it would just make, beer stew. I don't think it would make more beer.
That, or it's specifically just water.
Oh, there we go. We'll finally loaded.
I think there's water in beer.
Okay, so you have to add...
Beer and water?
If water is poured into... So it's just any water. So you just pour water into the cauldron, stirred for 1 minute. It transforms into a hearty hot stew, which can provide a nourishing meal for up to 4 people per gallon of water added. So I guess it doesn't matter how much you add, but it will just create that much stew per water. I'm gonna rule your beer will work, but it will be very hoppy, kind of gross stew.
But is it alcoholic?
No.
Oh. Where's the point of that?
Well, shit. I thought it was a good idea. Now I need
Like
another
where your
beer.
head is at.
And knock you for trying.
Well, blame Destanas because his hiccuping got you kicked out.
That's true.
So, what's the plan, team?
It sounds like we need to take a night at the inn. Do we want to head there?
I mean, yeah, the party's already going. We might as well keep it moving. So
Actually,
let's
before
just hoof it on over.
a man walks up to you as you're getting ready to leave. He's like, oh, hello, everyone. You look absolutely marvelous today. I see you are departing, and this one looks a little, well, he's put a few away, I think, as he looks at Destanas.
Slims furrows his brows for the first time anyone's met him.
I actually run the White Lady Inn. Are you looking for a room tonight?
It's really convenient. Eerily so.
Is well, I was
Yes,
out
we're
here.
actually just on our way there.
That's why I had a feeling, since I own one of the only inns in town, and I saw some drunk people leaving the bar, and you put 2 and 2 together. But
You
I
are
wanted
shrewd
to
business.
actually say tonight I am going to be running a seance from my inn. Yes, and I would love a few more participants.
A seance. Wow.
You
What,
don't know
what
what that would
exactly-
mean.
It's a,
6 fish.
could you believe a chance to see a seance?
You don't know what that is, 6 fish.
She tries to look as dignified as possible.
What? Hold on. What is the intended purpose of this seance that you are getting ready to perform?
Oh, well, we live in dark times here, you know. and it's rough out there. So we are going to make a calling to the White Lady of Lackdenashire. Maybe her spirit can help us. Aren't you curious what she might have to say?
That sounds interesting is one word that I would use for it. The other one is mildly terrifying. Can you tell me a bit more about this white lady?
Oh, yes. That's what I named my inn after, the White Lady Inn.
Now I get it.
Yes, it's the local legend. So there's a ghost that wanders out on Lackdenashire. And she supposedly haunts the spot where her rich husband drowned. Yes, her husband was a
She's just out
miser.
there floating on the water?
Well, her husband was a miser who kept his treasure in a heavy locked chest that never left his side. I theorize that Ronaldo capsized his boat and sent his man to a sunken grave, or maybe his wife is the one that killed him out there on the water and he drowned.
Oh,
Either way, she and her husband died out there, and she haunts the spot where it happened ever since. Some people can see her out at night walking on the water. The specter.
Sixers nervously looks over at the lake.
You see nothing.
She stares at
So
it for
you-
a little bit.
What are you looking at?
So what is your intention then? Your intention is to try and speak to this ghost and
Yes.
determine where her treasure is?
Well, the treasure will be very great, but also maybe we could get her blessing, or, maybe she has some advice for us, or can, maybe you recently lost someone you'd like to speak to.
Would you want a blessing or advice from someone who killed her husband?
Well, maybe her husband killed her.
Oh.
Who knows the secret of the White Lady? We can find out.
Okay, we should go and do the seance.
I tell you what, friend. It sounds like you're asking us for a favor. Am I to understand that?
Oh, and more like a shared group experience.
What? I mean, if you hiked all the way over here from your tavern to the other tavern, looking for bodies, I assume that you're probably hard up for participants. Am I
I
reading the
have
situation
3
correctly?
others that are ready to go. We're supposed to meet in an hour, but that's why I was over having a drink, and I saw you, and I thought those fine people are probably headed to my inn, and I wonder if they're interested in a seance.
I am very
All right.
interested.
I mean, what's the absolute worst that could happen if we were to have an encounter with a ghost, right? I mean, ghosts are
Right,
totally
other than
harmless in my...
possession.
Oh, is that something that we need to worry about?
I might.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
You've had ghost experience in the past?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, you're like Ghostbusters or something. This is fantastic. A team of experts. I love it.
Yes. I mean, who would you call if you needed to bust ghosts?
Exactly. That's what you should call your little team, the Ghostbusters.
I won't drown myself.
We just get a big slap that's like Warner Brothers says you cannot like do this anymore.
Cancels.
Just canceled right there.
Well, fantastic. I'm gonna go back to the inn and get preparations. I'll hopefully see you all there. And he reaches out, shakes his hand. My name is Ronaldo, by the way, proprietor of the White Lady Inn. And he bows and takes off through the snowy, out the snowy door of the Wet Trout.
Sixfish kind of shakes out her mane a little bit. She's just like,
Oh, that was a creepy story.
Yeah, something about that guy, it just ain't really sitting quite right with me.
Do you think that the other 3 participating might be in danger?
I don't know if they're necessarily in danger, but they're either naive or in on whatever concoction this man is brewing up. I think it might be worth investigating, if nothing else, for a laugh or two.
Ha! I could always go
Wise.
for one of those.
Why is anyone looking for drunk people?
I mean,
That's
like
also
I
a
said,
fair question.
I assume that he's trying to take advantage of some folks. So, I said, I think it might be worth looking into, but with a measure of caution.
Mm. probably some charlatan spook us with a ghost story and then do some kind of hocus pocus or something.
That's fair. I'd keep an eye on your valuables, I'd say.
She hugs the cauldron.
All right, are you guys heading across town?
Heck yeah.
I don't know. Is Distonis, are you in any case to walk? Or are we gonna have to? We could probably just throw you in the pod and have these two strong folk carry you.
No, don't put me in the pod.
Do you want a piggyback ride?
You do not have my consent to touch me.
Okay.
Out you go.
He like backs away from Gorgonas. He like wiggles his finger. Like,
If we start to head towards the inn, how proficiently does Distonis follow us?
Yeah, roll a constitution check.
You fool. This is where I excel. Oh, actually not bad.
Oh yeah, he's holding his own. He's holding his own.
Yeah, you did
He's
fine.
kind of stumbling a little bit, but he's you know, he's doing
She
okay.
gives him a big thumbs up.
It's weird to see like the normal hue that people on Distonis, because instead of it being like a red like blush on his face, his skin is just slightly blue around the cheeks.
I love that.
It's amazing. So you guys are heading to the White Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. You head down and arrive at the White Lady Inn. This is a musty old inn. And as you enter in, you see Ronaldo, and he's running around grabbing a couple things. Oh, welcome to the White Lady Inn. I'm so excited to see you all. You would like rooms tonight, I'm assuming, right?
The question
yes.
is, do we get them for free for being a part of your seance?
No, the seance is extra. That's for fun. I still have to make a living, you know.
Who needs that?
But I have nice rooms, individual rooms for all of you with locking doors.
You know, it's amazing
Locking
actually how
door- is
few
that-
inns have locked doors.
Right? I had them
That's a
installed.
great selling point.
It's one of our few. Yes, I know.
They
that-
unlock from
That
the
is not
inside,
standard
right?
practice in the north here to have locking doors.
I mean, most inns, some of them have the little wooden latch thing to put
What is
down.
I
that?
mean, the murder rate up here is starting to make a little bit more sense to me.
Yes, it is. Yes, let's not worry about the murders. Anyways, here are your keys. He hands you each a little key card with a little metal key on it, like a 1 through 4. The rooms are just upstairs to the right. Please go make yourselves at home, and we'll be getting started with the seance in about 30 minutes. I'm just sitting at the back room here. And he pulls back this curtain, and you can see there's a couple people, or 3 people back there, a halfling, a human, and a tiefling. And they kind of nervously wave at you all. Just feel free to make yourselves at home and get yourselves settled. And he runs back and forth. You see him just kind of setting things up, getting candles lit and everything. Now that
Do we
you're
have
here,
time for like a short rest?
absolutely, you guys can do whatever you want.
Okay, yes, please.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
let
can
me take my
short
long rest.
My wife
Yeah, let me
gives
just take my nice little long rest.
cheesy broccoli soup and it's just got a first whiff of it. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Sorry.
Dang.
The cauldron of plenty?
Yeah, the cauldron of plenty at work right here.
Oh.
The fuck is not rolling hit dice for me? I'm just gonna roll the fucker.
So you're at a 5.
Stop it. Alright, eternity.
Heck yeah.
I don't have anything to rest for. The only thing I could get back is long rest, and well, teehee.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
I'm
be
in that
fine.
same boat. Because we short rested in the cave, so I'm at full HP, but
Nice.
missing some hit dice.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to do before we start?
No, I'm ready.
Whose room do we want to keep the cauldron in?
I would say either mine or yours.
Fair. Do you want the rock, paper, scissors for it?
You can have it.
That's no fun.
She just drags it into her room.
Awesome. Yeah, you get through the door, put it in there, lock it all up. You all head down and meet up in the back room. And this is, he goes and there's, curtains. It's only moonlight kind of coming in, but put some curtains in the windows, and you all sit down on this table. Smoke from burning incense clouds the room. Multicolored lamps and silks are hung from the rafters, and the light from several candles illuminates a circle of uncomfortable-looking guests sitting cross-legged on the floor. Ronaldo pushes back the sleeves of his robe and raises his hands, closes his eyes, and intones. Everyone here, please reach out and grab each other's hands. Then directs you all to sit with the three townsfolk on the floor.
What's our sitting orientation? Who's sitting next
Stannis
to
takes the middle.
Whose
He
hands
sits
are
on
you
the
holding,
crystal ball.
Stannis?
Milo reaches into his pocket and pulls out a pair of leather gloves and slips them on.
Whoever sits next to the stuff. He doesn't sit next to any of the others. He just sees the full circle, sees the three of them, goes to the opposite side, just facing all of them.
I love it. That's amazing. So, you all sit down, grab the hands of your person next to you. I'm going to say the tiefling is next to Milo, and kind of grabs your hand and gives you a smile. Nice to meet you, sir. And Gurgle Noise is next to Six Fish and the halfling. And the halfling is a little scared of you, Gurgle, but reaches out and grabs your hand. You're much bigger and stronger. Ronaldo pushes back the sleeves of his robe and closes his eyes. Lady who watches from the lake, come to us in our darkest hour. Tell us what you've seen.
Six Fish will actually just be like, "This is so exciting." Oh,
Six Fish, be quiet.
oh, I'm
He makes some
sorry.
sounds. Lady who watches, he does the same thing over again. Tell us what you've seen. And this time there's an actual moment of silence. As you wait and listen, and you can't hear anything other than the beat of your heart and your chest and the breaths of the people around you, you start to see thick frost forming on the inside of the window. And the candles that Ronaldo has lit start going out one by one by one until it's completely dark in the room. Ronaldo's, I can sense her presence is near. Reach out with your mind's eye. Sense the white lady. What do you say? What do you do? And what do you say and do as he's asking you to do this?
I thought he told us to be quiet.
You can talk now. Now he's this moment of silence has passed.
Milo hasn't closed his eyes for the seance. He's just kind of looking around, taking in, seeing the frost over the windows, and it's just kind of hair sort of standing up on the back of his neck. He's getting ready for some shit to pop off.
Six Fish's tail's a little bushy.
Are you all reaching out with your... I'm going to say to Stannis, you're mostly sobered up by this point, too. Just FYI.
Every now and then he still goes...
you all, as you're kind of feeling this, do you all want to open your mind's eye and try to help reach out to the white lady?
I don't even know if Sixers
absolutely
would
not.
understand what that means.
I'll say does she want to help or not?
Sure.
Okay. Roll a charisma persuasion group check, everyone who wants to help.
Okay.
I'm gonna resist.
Hey, guess what I got?
Damn. Six Fish wants to communicate with this ghost. Are you
Whoa,
rolling,
someone
Milo?
redeemed something. We have our first redeemed.
Shoot, who's it go? Wait, you said let's go.
Ah, yes, a 26 persuasion check for the white lady.
Let's do it.
Did you roll, Milo?
No, I would not like to open my mind to a ghost.
Oh.
Hell yeah, thank you, Ortho.
Hell yeah. You can save it for your next one because you got a nat 20 on that one. For your next
Ah,
roll, you
kinda
got a
like
plus
it.
2.
Okay.
That's awesome. Like, that's so fun.
Thank you.
I'm really excited for 2 more of those.
That's so amazing. I'm so excited that it got used.
So what happens is a couple things. You see the candlestick raise up off the table and violently be thrown into the ground, and it shatters into a bunch of pieces. I'm gonna say, Milo, your magical senses are tingling. You don't think that this is a parlor trick. You think there's something magical in the room doing this. Ronaldo's, oh, the white lady, she has arrived. She has arrived. What do we ask her? What do you ask the white lady?
Who killed who?
You see one of the window panes just shatters.
Oh. Was that a good question?
No, you have to, you ask her a question. Do not anger the white lady.
I'm sorry. How are you?
Six Fish, that's also a question.
Wait.
You're not good.
I'm not supposed to ask her questions?
No, questions are fine.
Oh.
You just said not to. Brother, what kind of seance are you running here?
He said, don't ask dumb questions.
Sorry, that's still a
Well,
good
I
question.
think that's a fantastic question.
I mean, I'm out.
Well,
Don't ask stupid
listen,
questions.
okay,
I
out
would like
of
to know who
character,
murdered
she
you.
said, who killed who? She doesn't know what the hell you're talking about.
Right.
You see on the window in the frost, a little word starts to get drawn out by hands, and it just says, fine.
Sorry. Last ghost I had to encounter with was not as polite. We hear that you might have been killed by your husband. Is this true?
Another window opens up, and a little frost says no on it.
She looks at the innkeep. Your rumor might be mistaken.
He says, you might be true, but I cannot channel her for much longer.
What else do we ask her? Milo.
I don't know. Ask her where her treasure is.
Where is your treasure?
You see Oh, it says B, like it says bottom of lake.
Ah, look at that. Did you end the life of your husband upon that same lake?
Yeah, you say it says yes, with like a little smiley face shows up next to it.
Oh, she's happy about that.
Sticks out her tongue a little bit like slay.
What has to do with this?
Okay, so she killed her husband. The treasure's at the bottom of the sea. Do you have any last requests?
You just see it says die.
But you're already dead.
I think she means us.
Yeah, another one of the panes cracks. Ronaldo's like, I cannot channel for long. If you have any last questions, I would ask her now.
Actually, I'm kind of curious now. You got my gears turning. If she did murder her husband, I'm curious. Oh, mystical white lady of the lake. Why? Why did you kill your husband?
She she writes on the thing, yeah, she just writes, betrayal.
Well, I suppose that's as good a reason as any.
Is there any broader questions you want asked? Just FYI. DM says.
You got any magic items?
A
Where'd that loot
window
go?
pane shatters.
Oh man.
Ronaldo's like, do not waste your chance. You ask her anything.
I feel like we are wildly
What
unprepared
other-
for this situation.
what-
I have no questions to ask.
What other energies and spirits haunt this dale? Do you know how to break the curse of the Frostmaiden?
You see in the scene, in one of the window panes, and in it writes invisible dwarves. And then in the next pane it says East Haven Ferry.
Oh my gosh.
And then
We do have to get his boat out.
the lights, all the candles, the one that wasn't shattered, all springing back into life. The frost like immediately goes away from the window, and you all feel like this weight's just been lifted off your shoulders. As Ronaldo, he kind of comes back to his senses. Oh, I think she's gone.
Wow. That is the coolest seance I have ever been a part of.
I've tried that so many times. I've never had anything even close to that happen. Oh my goodness, let's go. That was amazing.
The hairs are still. Oh my gosh.
You probably want to thank Six Fish here, Ronaldo. I imagine it was the strength of her personality that was the catalyst for this event.
Oh, thank you, Six Fish. Yes, your very strong personality must have been undeniable to the apparition.
She'll shake her mane with a lot of pride, just like
I guess protection from evil and good on Six Fish.
So, just for the sake of conversation, does anybody know any stories about invisible dwarves? Does that mean anything to anyone?
Sounds terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Terrifying.
Roll history, everybody. We'll see what you know about
Think
that.
of it. No,
I'll give
not.
I'll give Milo guidance.
18.
Alright,
I have a
I'm gonna go ahead
minus
and-
1.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah, I'll say
Oh,
six fish with
Oh,
that
wait,
roll.
but I got a +2.
So I'm at
I get
18.
20.
Yeah, with a
It's
dirty
a
20, you
dirty
definitely know.
20.
Six fish, you've heard stories from your tribe about certain dwarves who live underground. They have darkish skin, and the tails they can turn invisible and change their size on command.
Nerve laughter? Oh, wait.
That's
I
it
know
tight.
this. No, that was a word.
Oh,
But those are more like gnomes. He says with disgust in his voice.
oh. I did not know he was racist. Anyway.
Only partially. But
Yeah, do you tell the rest of the team this, six fish?
Yeah. Well, so it's funny. I never thought I thought it was a bedtime story. My bad would tell me. It's
what?
invisible dwarves. It's just they live underground. They can turn invisible. They got this whole thing. They're like, I don't know, but I guess most dwarves is underground. Hmm.
Well, that's a little racist as well.
That is also racist.
I said most.
Every
That's-
dwarf that we've met has lived above ground, actually.
Fair, actually. She remembers British bomb.
I said both.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Well,
I don't
that's-
think that this town has a mine.
I'm gonna say you guys are ending the seance. Unless there's anything else to talk about, you all go back to your rooms and kind of discuss this as you long rest.
Can we have a sleepover?
Yeah.
Just a
Yes.
sleepover.
Are
talking
you all
about
scared?
everything?
You have to bunk
Yeah,
up
do
for
you
the
want me
night.
to braid your hair?
We'll have a little sleepover, and I'll cast augury during the sleepover.
What's
While
that
he's
do?
casting augury, I braid his hair.
What is augury?
Can I braid your hair? Just no. Fucking this down doesn't say anything. She just starts braiding his hair.
Roll
Basically,
performance check to see how well you braid.
Okay.
he's casting augury with a little bit of drunkenness in him. He doesn't. He forgot.
It's a beautiful braid in
That's got
Destanus' hair. Destanus is looking fucking amazing right now.
Destanus always looks like an asshole. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't. He just looks like he's mean.
Now you're a sexy asshole.
Exactly. No. Basically, it just tells me something that I'm gonna do in 30 minutes, whether or not it's good, bad, both, or nothing at all.
Cool. That's fun. What are you gonna do?
Destanus is going to like pull out the old like scroll that he like sketches in, and just as he does, he will loom over it for. He's casting this as a ritual. Loom over it for a couple minutes, and then
Destanus gets a -1.
I don't roll anything on this.
Your next roll is a -1 now. So
You know what?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Ortho coming
I'll
back.
still succeed. I'll simply succeed. They don't know I'm that guy. He's like looming over it, trying to get a better understanding of it as he eventually just kind of pulls out a small like sack of rocks, and then he throws them on the paper, and he's like, "Ah, yes, this is quite foretelling." The rocks don't mean anything. He just gets the answer in his head.
Love it.
The course of action would be. Let's see. Would it be? No. Actually, I don't think I can word this as a yes or no, or like good and bad. I think it's just course of action. Okay. The course of action that I would put forward for augury is trying to find the invisible dwarves. So would that be a good, bad, both, or
both.
just otherwise? Both? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So at the very least, there's something good to get out of it, not just death. That's all he wanted to know.
Love it.
And then he's done, and he's like, "Why does my hair feel tight?"
Sorry, I was bored. I never know what to do during these 10 minutes.
It's amazing.
So you just braided my hair.
Yes, it's very pretty. I could not resist.
She kind of paws at it a little bit.
She starts like pawing his head.
Yeah.
The son just goes, okay. He just accepts his fate.
That's amazing. I love it.
Is there anything else we wanted to talk about? I just wanted to do that.
Right,
Yeah, and what's the
so-
plan for the morning too? You
I
wake
was say,
up-
we also still have this big old pot we got to figure something out with.
I think that we should give the pot to. Where was she? Was it Lonely One? The mayor that gave us cookies.
Cookie lady.
Cookie lady, yeah.
I honestly, if we were to give it to anyone, I would think her is a good idea.
I would say the lady with the inn that's like in Bumfreak nowhere, like no one goes to it. But then again, she
Oh
might
my
just get
gosh,
jumped.
Her too.
She might just get jumped is the thing. She doesn't have anyone looking for her. So it's a decision on the lady who might get jumped just because people want to jump her, but they're in a small town, or the lady that's in a town of criminals, but she's the mayor.
Let me say this then. I did forget about her a little bit, but
That's rude.
it is. I apologize. But
It's okay. Your apologies taken.
yes, but she could be a very good person to receive it, because that town is not crawling with the criminals like you just said about Lonelywood. Would not somebody just take from the kind halfling? She was so kind. I would not even surprise me if she gave it away. But with the other inn, it could revitalize her whole town.
That was my logic behind it all.
I like it. I actually like that idea a lot.
I'm quite the intellectual.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm not sure who y'all
Oh.
are talking about.
That's right. We met her before you joined up with us. She was an innkeep over. I don't remember the name of the town.
Sounds like a T or something.
Oh, and
I mean, there's only 10 of them up
Targos.
here. I'm sure we could figure it out.
Targos? Yes, I believe it was Targos. We were there looking for the. What's his name?
The sea monster, I think.
Or was
Was
it
it them?
Bremen?
It was the.
If I see the map, I know which one it'd be.
I pulled it
but
up.
was
You should see the map now.
Oh, let me see. It was Bremen,
It was
because it was the
Bremen,
one. It was
yeah.
the one like at the mouth of Merdud Long.
Right,
then
right.
we went up from there.
Right,
Yeah.
over in Bremen.
Oh, that's a long trek though.
Oh, that's right, Cora at Bremen. And then you
Yes,
had
Cora.
Nimsy in Lonelywood, the halfling.
Oh, she wasn't very lonely while I was there.
She did have like
What?
5 like halfling kids running around.
And
She'll have six.
I guess
Be
she'll have
six.
six.
Or say-
Psychopath.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know who this other innkeeper is, but if y'all feel, let me rephrase that. Distanis seems like a rather charitable individual, considering what I know of him so far. If y'all think that she would be a better recipient of this, then I have no objections.
I think
Oh, yeah.
both are great candidates.
Also, Cora at Bremen, she's the one who's the tiefling whose son went missing found the
Right.
black rock and disappeared with it.
Right, she's the cult guy. He joined a cult.
Yeah, and he's in what's it
Carconin?
called? Kelvin's Cairn.
Yeah,
But, like, in that area.
in,
That's
in
right.
Caer Dineval, they think he.
Yeah, Cair Dineval, because I remember that it was all in that area, and we kind of just saved all the quests that were in that area and just went to go do everything else, because we're like, we could just streamline them. This we gotta go from place to place to do.
Well,
Hell yeah, efficiency.
maybe we can go get news of her son and return with perhaps 2 gifts.
I love it.
Are you saying you want to haul the cauldron all the way up there? Or you
Well,
want
we have a wagon.
I think
we have...
I think it'd be better if we go to Bremen first, just so that we can get rid of it,
Hmm,
and then
I
go
don't know.
around to Cairn, because I think we have 2 quests with Cairn, because we have the missing dude and something about Yetis, I think, in Cairn, and then from
Yes.
there we can go to Cair Dineval, which is like keeps and like castles and stuff, I'd prefer to deal with the Yetis before we deal with the castles and potentially more crystal people.
Just out of curiosity, when you say deal with Yetis, what do you exactly mean?
I mean, deal with Yetis.
Yes. I hope you mean
What do you-
peacefully. They are kind creatures. Come on now.
I don't think
You
he's
said that
implying
about
that he
the
wants to
woman.
open a trade.
You say that about most creatures.
She gets really like dodgy.
Love
Six
it.
Fish, is there
All
something
right,
that you have to say?
So is that the plan? Then we'll get ourselves some shut eye, and then in the morning head out back to Bremen to meet this Cora.
So,
We
Yes.
can.
And then
We
we can go around towards the cairn.
But I
Sounds
do not
good.
believe that there is a direct road from Bremen to Care other than back this way.
Well, the idea would be that we would head north towards the direction of Lonelywood and then cut through the forested area towards the cairn.
Oh,
Gotcha.
proper adventure. I like it.
Because there isn't actually any direct path towards Kelvin's cairn.
You know what? You're right.
This is true.
That's true. Yeah. Look, that's true.
Like I've said before, I'm quite the intellectual with negative
Right.
one.
Just a
intelligence.
reminder, they did say if you were to go to Kelvin's cairn, they said the missing miner, the last place they were seen was Cair Koenig. And that was recommended as the jumping off point to explore the mountain. But you could definitely go from Lonelywood.
Herr Koenig
We
is
could-
also where the Dragonborn speaker is, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could jump from Cair Koenig, like just kind of drive past Kelvin's cairn and see what's going on there, on towards Cair Koenig. From there, decide which one we have more info on, and then just bounce from there. Because Cair Dinaval and Kelvin's cairn are pretty much the same distance.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
Cool. You guys plan and think about your ideas. Thinking of a plan in the morning. Everyone long rest and get some good shut eye.
Someone's saying my mic is a little low. Let me scooch a little closer. Is that better?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Cool. All right. Sorry about that. Continue.
Good.
Yay. Thank you.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys all long rest, full hit points, full everything. In the morning, you find yourselves all downstairs enjoying a little continental breakfast that Ronaldo has set up. He's got a little oatmeal, some yogurt, some Danishes. And you're all down there having some snacks, getting ready for the day. When all of a sudden, you see Captain Indra, the half elf, open up the door and walk in, the one that sent you out on your adventure. Hello. Good to see you all, safe and
Good morning.
sound.
Yeah.
Yes, good morning. She dusts off the snow on her jacket. Hello, Ronaldo, and they obviously know each other. And she turns to you all. I heard that you went out on the Lac Denishire looking for our lost fishermen, and I see you've returned. Do you have news?
Unfortunately, we do.
Oh, that is most unfortunate. Well, actually,
your fisherman friends won't be coming back.
Actually, why don't you, why don't we come back to, would you mind coming to town hall and discussing it?
Of course.
Fantastic. I'll be there all morning if you just want to pop by whenever you have a chance. Oh, thank you so much. And she leaves. I just don't want to talk business here with Ronaldo and all the commoners around.
Under her breath, she's like, "What? That's a little rude."
And she departs, letting you guys talk.
She did jog my memory of other people I forget that we talked to. The ferrymen. That was part of the seance last night.
Oh, yeah. That's true, isn't it? I don't know if I want to deal with that guy. He seems like a little bit of an asshole. If we could avoid him, that would be all right with me.
Jeez.
Maybe we catch him next time we're in town.
I mean, if we happen upon him, I'm not gonna dodge into an alleyway or anything. But I don't feel necessarily inclined. The man's asking me for a favor, but is anticipating me to do everything. I say his boat damn near deserves to be stuck if he don't want to do nothing to help himself.
That's a fair way to look at it. I mean, you get caught in a bear trap, Ba always says, you either gnaw off your foot or you die.
That is a very extreme analogy, but I suppose it works.
Sana slowly like looks down at her feet to like see if there's any like scarring or markings on them.
You do see a little bit.
Like, shrugs his shoulders.
It's
Actually,
amazing.
wait, but before we continue on, Gargle, Six Fish, both of you come here.
Yeah.
As he like motions for them to come over, he starts pulling out the kit again and reapplying the bandages over where he assumes that they've already removed like half of them.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's too late now. You cannot run from me. As he just like redoes all the bandages.
She's like, fair. You cannot run from braid. I cannot run from bandage.
I'm just imagining Dastana's trying to put like a big like a dog collar thing, like one of those cones of shame
The
on
cones.
Gurgle, and Gurgle's just like running away, like trying to no.
Get away from me.
You're away from her.
Oh, it's amazing. So you guys leave the White Lady Inn. You have a giant cauldron, all your supplies. Your animals are still over at the stables. What do you do?
She'll give... Oh, wait, we're not at the stables. So, yeah, we need to head to town hall, I think.
Wonderful. You all head over to the town hall. And apparently it's only Dastana's there. Hold on, let me find the rest of
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Last dungeon.
The rest of us saw
It's
something
fine.
shiny. We
I
don't know
get there
what
quickly.
happened.
They all died on the way here. I'm the only one that survived.
Oh, I hope not.
Put too much
Horrific.
bandage
I don't wanna
on
make
me
any
and I
characters.
overheated.
She overheated and died in the Dale. The only man to do so in recent history.
That's
Scientists will be
amazing.
studying him for years.
You can't bandage a dragon.
So yeah, you all... as you head into the reception hall, this chamber is decorated with oil paintings depicting life in East Haven, including a large painting of the town itself on the north wall. And mounted on the south wall is a 5-foot-long stuffed knucklehead trout. Its wooden plaque bears an engraved copper plate that reads in common, "Big Nuck." Caught by East Haven fishers during the summer of 1479.
That is a big fish.
And in here,
Astonis is trying to shake off the cold.
a young girl behind the counter walks up. Oh, hello. Can I help you? At the town hall. Welcome to the town hall. Can I help you?
Remind me
Scared
the
of woman,
name
someone go talk to her.
Remind me of the name of the lady that came to see us.
Oh, it's Indra, Captain Indra.
Captain Indra. Captain Indra might have just arrived. I think we
Oh.
were here to meet her.
Oh, yes. Let me take you to her office. And she brings you back.
We ambushed 17 people up here.
I can take them.
In a fight, right?
Yeah, sure.
I believe in you.
Go get it, champ.
She leads you all back here to this room. And As you walk in, you see low burning lanterns casting a gentle glow upon a tall black object in the center of this room. Although one could easily mistake it for a statue, this object is actually the figurehead of a ship, and it's carved in the likeness of a winged demon. The demon-shaped figurehead stands 8 feet tall, and shards of wood jut out of the demon's back at the points the figurehead was once attached to the hull of the ship.
This is not the kind of statue I expected here.
Oh,
What's the history on this thing? It seems like a rather strange thing to just have as a conversation piece.
Yes, a band of adventurers, they used some sort of magic to pull this up from the lake, actually, a couple months ago. They brought it up here trying to get some reward for it, but, we didn't really know what to do with it. And so the speaker, just said we should store it here for now.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah,
Are
he
you,
said it's like tainted or something. I don't know.
right. No, nothing.
Do you know where the origin of this thing?
Yeah, the lake.
Well, obviously, but it appears
Oh,
to have
it
come
was
from
like on a ship or something, like a boat.
You are not exactly a tour guide. I understand.
I just work
Okay.
here.
Can I cast detect magic on it?
Absolutely. You cast detect. Is that a ritual or what are you doing?
Yeah.
You say you tell her wait a minute and do your ritual. You realize quickly with this detect magic. You realize this is a desecrated object. You realize that touching this statue is probably a bad idea. That negative things might happen to anyone that touches it. You know that anyone that spends prolonged contact with this statue will have very bad effects. And I will tell you also that detect magic spell tells you that this is made out of chartolin.
So, chartolin?
Yes, I think, did we
What is
talk
that?
about that before?
Maybe?
Is Charlie the rock thing that I found?
Yes.
Oh.
Mm.
So it's a...
Oh,
And it's a fucking horse.
no wonder it's bad to touch. Because the last thing I found was like a small rock that they had found, and it corrupted the man. This is a huge head.
So if you'll forgive my forwardness here, sweetheart. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was?
Oh, my name is Amy.
Amy. Now I know that you have no reason to take my word on such matters. However, I am a bit of an expert in this field, and I cannot implore you strongly enough to get this out of here. Your best bet would be to throw it back into the lake. But wear gloves. You don't want to be touching this thing.
Oh, well, you can tell that to the speaker or the captain. I just run the front desk.
That's fine. Just keep.
I won't
keep your
touch it
distance
though.
from it.
Okay, sir. I won't touch it.
I'll
I
kind of
promise.
turn and look at Six Fish and gurgle noise.
Uh,
The same should go for you two as well.
as soon as you look back, like Six Fish was starting to like walk up to it, and she immediately like pretends like to act like.
She is like, as like you look back, you see this Donna's just behind both of them, and just over their shoulders like a fucking shadow, just right behind them.
As Six Fish begins to reach out, she feels an invisible hand smack her hand away.
That's
I think this
awesome.
statue is magical.
Yes, for the bad. Do not touch it.
Yeah, let's not risk it. Or do.
It's
I don't
like
know. You're a
staring.
grown ass woman. Do your thing.
I love
Right,
it.
we're here to see
You
the
guys continue along until you get to this room. Amy says, "Oh, good day, and she leaves. Go back to the front desk. As you walk in, you see Captain Imdra. Welcome to my office. Please have a seat. And she's got a little desk there, a little couch. She sits down. Oh, so please. Apologies for going to get you at the White Lady Inn. I just was so curious about what you had found. Please give me a full report.
A full report?
Yes, you said that you found some evidence of our fisher folk that had gone missing.
Oh, yes. Well, she kind of looks at between like Milo and Gurgle Noise. And it's like, well, yes, we went out. There was a few caves, and a wolf was in the cave.
A wolf?
Yes, and we found remains which we believe to belong to your poor fisher.
Oh, that is most unfortunate. They're all dead?
Yes.
That is one way of putting it, yes.
Oh, that's a shame. Did you find any of their belongings?
Yes. We took some trophies from them, right? Like some little.
I'm trying to remember, like, I think did one of them have like a watch? Or not a watch, but like a necklace or something?
A necklace, or one of them had like a.
Sure. You guys pass back the personal effects, and thank you so much. I'll make sure that the next of kin get these mementos that you got from their bodies. Was it just a wolf? That was the only thing you found?
She's gonna like.
There was also I'm not sure exactly what you would call them up here in the north, but a bit of a hag type creature. She, in the interest of full disclosure, she ate your fisherman.
That bitch. I've heard stories of a hag haunting our lake. You were able to defeat her.
Oh no! Oh, sweetheart! Not only did we defeat her, we cooked her in her own stew. It was beautiful.
Oh, it's wild you say stew. Because there's a rumor that there was a witch that lived in the lake that had a magical pot that could feed a village. You just said stew and cooked her, and then I had some guards tell me that you came back to town hauling around this beautiful magical looking pot. Is there any truth to these rumors?
I don't believe that there is. I mean, we did come back hauling a couple of things, but cauldron? No, I don't. Gurgle, do we have a cauldron?
You know what? It could have been
No.
the helmet of that ice giant skeleton.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Six Fish here almost single-handedly slayed a
Yes!
skeleton of a frost giant and took the helmet as a trophy.
Not only the helmet is the trophy, but also this. And she immediately removes the bandages and shows like her little bruise scar.
Oh, that is impressive. That is impressive.
No way.
Looks like you'd fight. Okay. DM question: where is the cauldron right now?
In Six Fish's
Currently
room,
in my
probably.
room.
You left it at the White Lady. I love it.
But it's behind a locked door, right?
That's right. That inn boasted of its locked door.
But she knows Ronaldo. He's getting into our room as we speak. We need to kill everyone.
Would never
I'm
lie about.
I cast the second level inflict wounds on her. No, I don't.
Oh my god.
Not yet.
Oh my god.
I see. Well, if I tell you what, roll deception, Milo.
Oh shit.
Can I assist?
Sure, you can
With
assist.
the backup. All right, you have advantage.
Thank God it's not me. I still have the -1.
I know. Yeah, you would have.
Oh, that's a nat 20, boy.
Yo.
Nice. All right.
Let's
Well,
fucking go.
I guess I won't question how much or what you've been absconding with. You've done us a service. I will tell you though that if you did happen to come across a magical cauldron that could feed a town, I would be willing to pay quite a large amount of gold for that.
I mean, we could certainly keep our eye out for such a treasure.
Yes,
How
maybe
much are we talking?
500 gold. I could procure immediately for the cauldron.
That is no small sum.
Thomas immediately glares at the three of them like, don't you think about it.
No, fuck it.
Like I said, we will keep that in mind if we happen to upon any such cauldron.
All right, well. You sure you haven't seen anything?
Actually,
500 gold?
While we have your ear, can we talk about the hood ornament that you have sitting out there in the hallway?
Oh, the statue? Figure?
Yeah,
Yes.
I tried speaking with Amy. She was bless her. She didn't quite understand what was going on. Y'all need to get rid of that?
Oh, yeah, I don't really know what to do with it. It's quite large and heavy. And, I mean, it came from the lake. It's like, do you throw it back in the lake? Do we bury it? I don't know what to do.
I would suggest, given that it is the nearest option, probably just throwing it back in the lake where you found it might not be the worst idea.
I guess I don't really, yeah, you're not wrong. Maybe that's a terrible idea. I will take it under advisement.
I would suggest if you're at all concerned about the population of your here town.
Oh, do you think it could really cause that much of a problem?
Based on my experience, I would say that touching it is definitely a bad idea, and if anybody that has any sort of prolonged time within its presence is they're going to be feeling some kind of way.
I see. Well, I will take that under advisement.
Yeah, we're leaving here in about an hour or two, so y'all do what you want. But...
Well, she reaches up and shakes all your hands. I've heard about your adventures in the other 10 towns, and it seems like you are all a force for good in our communities, and I just want to thank you for all the help you've done to the Dale so far. I can see you all going very far if you keep up the great work.
Thank you. It is good to hear.
Oh, you need a reward, don't you?
Not wouldn't turn it down.
Necessarily, no.
Oh, don't be silly. Let me see here.
Hey. Kids, guts. 3 months, tier 1 to ortho grade. That's awesome. What a generous gift.
Oh, thanks, Guts. Here's what I have for you, actually. And she pulls out of her desk a bag made out of gray cloth. And she hands it over. You find a gray bag of tricks that one of you gets to keep.
What now?
I get it. I want it. I want the bag of tricks.
Oh no, this is the worst person to get the bag of tricks.
I need the bag of tricks now, please.
Oh no, my screens.
Reaching in the bag reveals the presence of a small fuzzy object. You can use an action to pull the fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. Where it lands, transformed into a creature determined by rolling a d8. A weasel, giant rat bat. That is perfect. Okay, why not? Yeah, absolutely. 6 fish. I think I think you should have this bag of tricks.
This is amazing. I'm so happy.
I have no use for it.
Oh my gosh, I've always wanted one of these.
I'm sure I could probably find a use for it, but I don't know. Something tells me that it being in 6 fish's paws is going to give me much more entertainment than if I carried it myself.
Oh wait, if you ever need to borrow it, just let me know.
Amazing. Love it. So you get this bag of tricks that'll be a lot of fun. And you guys head on out. One thing that happened. Imdra is escorting you out, and you see something.
Oh, well. Time to get jumped.
Oh.
she's gonna touch it.
1 second here. Here we go.
A gargantuan ancient white
You,
dragon bursts
as you
through the wall.
leave, you notice the same figurehead, the giant demonic bull statue made out of charlatan that you, as you leave, but instead this time, something's different about it. And you see that there is lashed to the figurehead is a scrawny woman who's dripping wet. Long white hair hangs down over her face, obscuring it. And she's perfectly still as water just drips and pools around her feet.
Big Fish will
Andrew-
just slowly turn back to the captain.
Indra's just like, Indra's speechless.
I would like to believe that that wasn't there before.
What's that? What is that? What is that?
Maybe the more important question is who?
White lady? Jesus,
What?
like, Stella says kind of like quizzitively.
Oh. Sorry, did you want to continue our conversation?
You say that there is no response.
Can I just kind of walk up to her and kind of like try to move the hair out of her face?
Absolutely. As you walk up, as you start to get close, you reach your hand out to try to brush the hair. But then when you get about 5 feet away, the head flies back and revealing a bare skull with this rictus grin. And the ropes fade away. Everyone
Get it.
needs to roll initiative in 1 second. Don't roll yet. 1 second.
Oh no, this is the roll. This Donna says a -1.
It's a -1.
Oh no.
Hey, you know what? I'm ready for that -1 initiative, baby.
Yo!
Let's get it. Let's get
Adonis
it.
went after the fight.
I took my turn on round 3. I'll let you
Yes.
know.
I love it. Oh, and perfect actual positioning because
She hits the cone
right
attack.
there, and Milo comes right up next to her. Everyone, roll that initiative, or if you already did, tell me what it was.
Except for me. You know why? Because I'm a barbarian.
And you can't be surprised.
Well, no, I can, but I can still react, I think.
Oh, tell me what it says.
Well, the danger sense just means that if she attacks us, I at least still have advantage or something.
All right.
I can't remember, sorry. Anyways.
Everyone here, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
As her skull raising up in the hair, that was the horrifying visage that she cast.
Did it against fear?
Just barely.
Or you were frightened.
So it's a frightened effect?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I have advantage on that.
I don't think I have.
But I only rolled an 11.
Oh no.
Six Fish is like, I hate ghosts!
Amazing. I love it. So, if you didn't know, a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight. So as long as you can see the ghost, you get disadvantage on attacks. And you cannot move closer to the source of your fear.
Uh-oh.
Don't let it
Uh-oh,
possess me.
indeed. Six Fish, we're at the back of the top of the order. Who is
Six
afraid
Fish-
right now? Who's not afraid? Who's afraid?
What'd you say the DC was?
13.
I
Everyone's
think the only one
afraid.
not afraid is.
I think
Milo?
I'm cowering.
Yeah, oh no, all of us are frightened. Yeah.
I love it.
This is
so good.
It's like, oh god, it's another ghost! I'm tired of ghosts!
I'll put the red one on here for fright. I love it so much. Just get
And
your
she's
butt
going
back
to-
here. Six Fish.
Isn't it my turn?
Oh, it is your turn. So yeah, Six Fish, you are frightened. Go.
Yeah, she's
You're just
like,
bolting?
I'm so sick of ghosts. And she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amy, I told you not to have this statue here. Why did you keep the statue here?
You can make the.
All right. Luckily, I still have the advantage. 17.
Nice. You get away, and then finally, you're like, what am I? Milo, you're up next.
I don't like this. I don't like. It's a bad idea for me to be in the front fucking line. I'm going to reach out and I'm going to cast
Echoes of
Mind
reddish.
Sliver.
Love it.
Yes. So it's going to be an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
73.
I can do that. Fails.
Ooh.
Beautiful. So I do my 1 point of damage.
What kind of damage?
That is going to be psychic damage.
Oh, nice.
And her next saving throw, she's gonna have to take a D4 away from, and then I am going to try to cover the fact that there is just a bit of shit in the back of my pants, and I am going to take that opportunity attack.
Wow.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Does a
And I'm gonna-
17 hit?
Come on, man, you know 17 hits.
Sorry.
He just wants to
18
hear you say it.
necrotic damage.
You should wait. How much did you say?
18.
Fuck me.
He just dies. He's
Is
gone.
he dead?
He's not here.
No, no, no. I took the average this time. I took the average. I'm still alive.
It's reddish all
Why?
over again. 18.
She just leeches into your skin, and you're very hurt.
You watch as Milo begins to run away. She reaches out and do that, and his sprint very rapidly becomes. He kind of like stumbles a bit as his knees buckle, and he limps his way to the corner.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no. Love it. You can make your fear save if you'd like to again. Wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Yes, I would.
Was there an action you cast?
Yeah,
Mind Sliver,
there was
right?
the spell.
Oh, Mind Silver, duh.
Oh, he's still afraid.
And
Oh,
I'm
you're still
very much
afraid. Distanis, you're up. And then Gurgle Noise on deck.
I doubt it can be grappled, so I'm just not gonna try my normal tried and true method. This is 3 creatures. Yeah. No, you know what? I will. You're hurting over there, right, bud? I'm just gonna take a step over
So
here. And I'll give you a cure.
Oh, you get this attack of opportunity as well, then, don't you?
It doesn't have a
another
reaction anymore,
Oh,
unless it just has multiple.
clever.
Hey.
Don't worry, man. I got you. Here you are, Milo. I heal you for 14.
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate you, Distanis. I take back half everything I've said about you.
What have you said? I won't worry about it for now. And I can't move closer, so I will. Well, no, this will still be moving closer, so I'll just stand in front of him.
I love it.
As he, there we are. And then that was my action. Don't have a bonus action. And 1.
The ghost turns to Gurgle Noise, stares right in your eyes, and you look at like in the
Eye.
skull, and you can see like where the eye sockets would be, and there's these hollow, blank, void spheres stare at you. You've seen a lot, Gurgle Noise. I will show you more. She reaches out to touch you. Whoops. Okay, she will do 24 damage if she hits, but I hit the wrong thing first, so we'll see. Oh no! 22 should hit. Take 24 necrotic damage, Gurgle Noise.
my God.
Guys, we might.
It's fine. We have this under control.
Gurgle noise, your turn. As you are
man.
horrifically, just the it feels like your soul's just been leached out of you.
Yeah, just basically just shitting bricks standing there.
You would try to attack it out of desperation.
Yeah, I can't go closer to it.
You're right next to her.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna pull out All Faithful and use my breath weapon.
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Roll it.
So she's a
And-
deck save. That
And actually, yeah, good, because she'll get a minus on that from the Mind
Hey.
Sliver. How much was the
Hey,
Mind
Mark.
Sliver reduced by, remember?
D4.
Oh, just a D4.
Well,
Yeah.
did 4 damage apparently.
Okay,
More
so
than
it'll be
any
a
of us have done
2.
yet.
Okay, so she's going to make a dexterity save to try to avoid your breath weapon. Rolls a 6, minus 2 is a 3. Let's go. You roll 6 damage. I love it. You shoot the fire on her. It definitely burned some of the ghost away, but you realize...
Cody.
You lost my audio? Hello?
Here.
No, I can hear you.
Was it just Milo that lost my audio?
Oh, he looks frozen.
Uh-oh.
He might be.
Oh,
he might
no.
be-
I see him
It
frozen.
Oh,
It
no.
The ghost got
Milo's
Milo.
dead. Oh, he's back. He's
There
back.
he is.
So I don't know what happened. My internet just kind of shit the bed.
Yeah, we heard
I
it.
know
We
what
heard.
happened.
We saw it.
Yeah, we heard you say I can't hear you, and then you just froze for like 30
I
seconds.
can tell you what happened. The white lady happened.
The white lady.
Oh no!
The ghost is in the machine.
How much did she hit me?
Aramor, you're too good of a DM. You brought it to the real world.
No, she,
No, she did not hit you. She hit Gurgle Noise.
You hit for 32, actually. Are you okay? Still up?
Gurgle Noise is
She
still
hit
up.
me for 32?
Oh,
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
She hit
Okay.
so she hit Gurgle Noise. Gurgle Noise is a breath weapon. Burned her. She failed to save, but it doesn't seem like the fire is as effective as you think it is.
What?
Yeah, she has fire resistance. You learn. Anything else in your turn, Gurgle Noise?
That's it, but I have one question about the necrotic damage.
Yes.
Is that applied to my HP?
Yes.
Okay, I figured.
Yeah, so there's just different damage types.
Okay.
And so she in certain damage resistances. So yeah, your weapon will tell you what type of damage you apply when you do it. When your fire weapon, your breath weapon should say fire damage.
Okay, good.
Six Fish, you're up.
Six Fish is gonna kind of curse at herself in a really weird guttural language, and she's going to use her tabaxi feline agility
Love it.
to double her speed and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and then she's gonna like kind of leap into the air, like landing. But as she's like midair, she's gonna rage, and her tail
Love it.
will turn into that like barbed,
Oh, hell
kind of
yeah.
plated tail, and she'll kind of land in her posture with her hammer drawn and just be like, okay, and just I'm back, and then try to attack her.
Damn. Okay, awesome. Yes, roll it. I love it.
15.
A 15 will hit.
Hell yeah. And it's gonna do 11 damage.
11 damage. What type of damage?
Just bludgeoning.
It does not do 11 damage. It seems like this thing is resistant to that. But you do hit, you do some damage. Hell yeah. Anything else in your turn?
Nope, she's there and ready to go.
Milo. Oh, and Girl Noise. I'm sorry. Roll. We forgot you. You should roll a wisdom save to see if you are not afraid anymore.
Oh, yes, let me do that.
Is that the freebie from the DM?
17.
Nice.
Yay.
Girl Noise shakes it off.
Yeah, sure.
You're not afraid
All right.
anymore. Milo, though, is afraid. What do you do, my friend?
I'm fucking terrified. So she is resistant against all kind of damage, correct?
You're not sure, but you know she's resistant at least to fire and bludgeoning.
Yeah, that's a good bet. And we've
I'll let
hit
you
her a
roll.
couple of times?
I'll let you roll intelligence or history to know, see if you know more.
19.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Nice.
You know she's resistant to light. Ghosts are resistant to lightning, thunder, fire, acid, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Fucking
And
everything.
immune to poison, cold, and necrotic. Just immune.
Oh.
We need raise.
Um.
Oh, I don't know that.
And I can't
Whoops.
move closer to her, can I?
Not if you're afraid.
For the bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, is it all types or is it a specific type?
From non-magical.
Okay.
Okay, so looking at Six Fish and Descent, I'm thinking about casting Color Spray. How badly hurt? Six Fish is good.
Yeah.
Donis hasn't taken any damage?
I haven't taken any damage. But I
Alright, I'm
think
not-
that it has more HP than I do, so.
Yeah, well, my only concern is Six Fish. You know what? I'm gonna full send it. I'm gonna cast Color Spray.
Oh shit.
Okay. How does that work?
So I'm going to roll 6d10, and that is the total number of hit points that it can affect. It starts with the creature that has the highest amount of hit points. And if it has that many or less, then they are blinded, and then it continues going on. It works the
Okay.
same way as the sleep spell. but
All
it's,
right.
The reverse, the
Okay,
highest.
okay.
Roll it.
Let's go big
Roll
money.
high.
Shitload of dice. So that's going to be a total of 53 hit points, starting with whoever has the highest.
Wow.
I believe would be the ghost.
So Six
Oh,
Fish
actually- oh,
is
fuck.
blinded.
I
No,
read
just
that
kidding.
wrong. Fuck, it is starting with the lowest. God damn it.
I'll take.
Sorry,
You can take
wait.
it back if you read it wrong. I'll let you take it back.
God damn it, I'm blind.
Because I don't want you to just blind Six Fish accidentally if you didn't know the spell.
No,
you're
if it's
a
the
good enough
lowest,
wizard that
I'm
you
pre-
wouldn't just do your spell
If it's the lowest, I'm
opposite.
pretty sure it would just blind Astonis, because I'm pretty sure I have less health than you.
I don't
Yeah, it would
know.
just on us.
What happens?
Alright,
Does he
uh,
have to stop?
Cast Mind
My turn
Sliver.
has gone on long enough. I'm going to do Mind Sliver. Yeah, intelligence saving throw.
A 7.
Nice.
Not going to do it. So she's going to take 3 damage. The D4 thing.
Nice.
Nice.
Not resistant to psychic damage. Let's go. Distanis, you were
Good
up, and then
would have
roll to
down
see if you're not
1d4
afraid.
at a time.
Milo. Now, what are you doing, Distanis?
Is Gurgle still frightened or no?
Oh, his
Gurgle is
internet
not.
froze again.
Okay. I will look at Milo and say, "Hey, sorry, I have to help them for the
I
moment."
can't hear anything.
You're
Yeah,
popping in
his-
and out.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 1 second. My bad. Oh shit. Okay. Distanis will move to here, and he will twin cast protection from good and evil on Six Fish and
Hell yeah.
Gurgle Noise.
Let's go.
Wow.
That's
Impressive.
So she has disadvantage on all attacks against either of them.
That's awesome.
Let's go.
Nice.
And that is a concentration effect? Double checking. It is concentration, so if she hits me, then I have to make a roll to try to keep that up.
Good.
But until further notice.
We'll use purple concentration for you, and for protection from good and evil, it'll be pink. Awesome. That's a great move. You run up, cast your protection from good and evil. Anything
Oh,
else,
yeah.
Astonis?
That is all.
Are you still afraid?
He saved last time.
Okay, cool.
I got a. Well, is
Oh,
it
that's-
higher than 14? Because that was what I had gotten.
Yeah,
I
Milo,
got a 14.
you're back. Are you, did you roll? Oh, hell yeah. Milo's not
Yeah.
afraid
Roll it,
either.
boy.
Let's
Let's
go. Okay. So, Ghost turn now. She doesn't like this, what's happening at all. You see her just like pop out of existence.
What's up, Milo?
And she just pops up right on the other side of you. And just
Oh, okay.
reaches out and touches your
This is a lot
shoulder.
better.
Distanis. The +5. She rolls a 23 to hit.
Damn.
It's fine. I eat those.
19 necrotic damage. Oh, and
Alright.
con save throw.
Save is still 10. So con save DC 10. I fail it by 1.
Oh,
No.
So that spell's gone.
That's all unfortunate.
Gurgle noise, you are up.
Oh, I feel something in my chest. And I want to try something. I want to use the magic missile.
Love it. Awesome. So magic missile, you don't have to roll to hit. Magic missile always hits, no matter what. So you need to just roll 3d4 or hit magic. Actually, hit magic missile on D&D Beyond. It'll auto roll it for you because each of those get a +1 to them.
So just roll through the others? Oh, wait.
Is that correct?
No, that was
That's 1d4.
damage.
No, just click the whole magic missile. Like there should be a spell damage to click, right?
Or just click that 2 more
I
times.
think on
Or
D&D
click
Beyond
it-
it just does it.
or click
It just gives you the damage base. So just
Click
click
it twice.
more.
Yeah, twice more then.
All right.
Hell yeah. Love it. Okay,
Nice.
explain what your magic missile looks like.
Hell yeah.
And what do you
Oh,
use to cast it? So every spellcaster has a casting focus, a staff or a charm or something they use to cast. Tell us what your magic missile looks like.
Well, I'm using my 6th appendage on my hand to
Conjure this missile. And it just looks like a big mash of different types of meats just put together.
Ah. You
That's so disgusting.
shoot 3 meat missiles.
No, don't say meat missile.
Say it slower.
No.
Your 3 moist meat
Oh,
missiles hit the ghost,
Oh my god.
doing a shit ton of damage, more damage than anyone's done this entire fight. Love it. Holy shit, that is 11 damage as the bolts, bam, 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 slam in, doing full damage. I love it. Anything else,
Hell
Gurgle
yeah.
noise?
Oh, that's it.
6 fish, you are up.
I guess if we just slap it with meat, it's weak against it. Alright. She will take her maul down at it again. Natural roll 20. Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. 24 damage. But have.
24 damage?
When she's like, I guess if we just hit it with meat, it'll work. She looks at her hammer. Pretend you're meat.
I love it. You just slam through her ethereal space, doing a surprising amount of damage. The ghost is definitely looking very haggard at this point.
I want to imagine that her hammer, since it passes through the ghost and she's not like used to that kind of thing, her hammer just like smashes into the ground.
Oh, I love it. Yes, and it's got some it's like a little frosty
Yeah.
on the edge. Love it. If you're done, it's Milo's turn with the Stannis on deck.
I am done, yes.
All right. I can move. That's exciting.
Yeah, nobody's
That's what I'm gonna
afraid.
do.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, I'm not afraid. So I'm gonna get here, just because I can.
Hell yeah, I'm not afraid. Runs at her.
Hell yeah. And I am going to look at her and I'm going to say, where do baby ghosts go during the day? They go to day scare. And I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. That's a 14 wisdom saving throw, please.
Love it. Ooh, rolled a 16.
Oh no. Wait, did
I
it have
will.
9 slivers still?
Oh, it did?
Oh yeah, actually it did, because you guys didn't do anything to it, did you?
Yo.
Roll that d4.
-2.
Ah,
So dang
close,
it, so close.
I tried.
All right. With my bonus action, I'm going to give Six Fish the thumbs up.
She will reciprocate.
And do us a favor, and let's wrap this up rather quickly. Most of my spells are for battlefield control. I am absolutely ineffective against the undead.
Don't worry. We'll
Your
take
turn.
care of it.
Your turn. Oh, no, it's Astonis. I'm sorry. Astonis' turn.
I was like, hell yeah, I'll take another turn.
can I give her my turn now? I'm going to look towards her and say, well, if that wasn't effective, then I suppose I'll give a hand at this. Need. And I'll cast command. I need a wisdom save.
Ooh.
Or grovel.
18.
It's fine. I got the high roll out of her.
I'm rolling good tonight.
And then I just gonna stay there, accepting my death.
Oh no.
She is going to turn to Gurgle Noise. And Gurgle, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
I know what it is.
Oh no.
15.
Wow.
Gurgle.
You lucked out, my
Gurgle,
friend.
you beautiful bitch.
You lucked out so much right there.
I almost died.
Yeah.
She is going to that is it. Gurgle Noise, your turn.
Very good. Good job, Gurgle.
Okay.
She 100% just tried to possess you, and you
Yeah.
shook her off. Like, she tried to go in and take over your body, like she did to Six Fish before. Or did it's just how Six Fish was possessed recently.
I'll never get these eggs.
What do you do, Gurgle?
I want to try it again. But let's try something a little different. I just wiggle my finger in the opposite direction. And I just use shield.
Oh. You can. That's a protection thing. You can cast that at any time it's a reaction. So you can cast a shield now, but it'd be kind of a waste of a spell slot, but you certainly can.
He's exploring.
Yeah, I'm figuring this out.
Boom, a giant shield pops up.
Whoa.
Yeah, you just got 5 AC till the end of your next turn. You still have your
Quick, run
action and
away.
bonus action, though, if you want to do those.
Oh shit. So since it's a ghost, my swords won't have any effect towards it, right?
It can hurt it, just not as effective as normal. Basically Milo kind of explained it to everyone.
Yeah.
You will be doing half damage with slashing damage or bludgeoning or piercing.
Okay. Let's try another spell. Or can we use the same spell again?
You can cast a cantrip on your turn now, right? Because you already cast. You can only cast one spell per turn,
Okay, so I'm going to.
unless it's a cantrip. Then you can do. Right? Am I wrong? That Milo?
No, I think you're right.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go a little silly and use my greatsword and just swing furiously at it.
Love it.
15. Oh, got 20. Hit.
Is that a natural? No, it's a dirty 20.
No, 15 plus plus.
Oh man.
I was excited. That definitely hits. Roll that dice.
10. That makes 5.
You slice bits of ectoplasm drip to your sword afterwards. She's very hurt at this point, almost barely holding on. Anything else? Gurgle Noise.
That's it.
Six Fish, you are up.
Six Fish will just kind of dash underneath Gurgle Noise, sort of in a reckless charge to finish off once she sees the weakness in the ghost form. Kind of like a thing closing in on prey or whatnot.
Love it.
21
That'll hit. Damn.
for 16 damage.
Yeah, how do you kill the ghost?
I like to imagine that like she sort of like senses that weakness and charges in, but like works with Gurgle Noise. So as he like slashes through, as soon as his blade clears, like the hammer comes down, and she kind of like goes like shoulder to shoulder with Gurgle as the two of them just kind of vanquish this ghost.
Love it. You ectoplasm and just like this wind, kind of frosty wind, just blasts you as you hear this shriek. As the only thing left in the room is a frosty footprints and some wet floors. And you find yourselves out of combat. Great job, everybody.
I hate ghosts. Are you alright, Captain?
Captain, oh my goodness. Thank you for defending me. That was terrifying.
Perhaps Milo's advice about this statue is not so far off.
I think we should get rid of the statue right away.
Yes, yes.
Destroy it.
I think we can do that. Awesome. I guess I'm so sorry. Apologies. Oh, I know what I promised you. I promised you whatever that wizard had on him, didn't I?
I believe so. Yes, yes. The effects of the wizard Milo was here to find.
I believe I have that over here. So she goes over to this chest in the corner of the room, opens up, looks up for a couple things, and brings back. She's like, you didn't really have anything on him other than just some odds and ends and camping supplies, but he did have this book. It's a worn book with red leather cover and yellowed pages. The edges of the pages are stained with dried blood. And as you look at it, you realize, or who's going to look at it? Is this, I'm assuming Milo?
Yeah, I'll be looking at it.
Yeah, you look at it and it looks like it is poetry. It's full of poetry.
Outstanding. I'll kind of tuck it into my bag. I'll take a closer look at it when we have a moment.
Yeah, roll intelligence real quick as you pick it up.
Just a straight intelligence check?
Yeah. Or investigation, I guess, actually.
It's me 25.
Yeah, you realize, like, this is 100% not a poetry anthology.
Oh, and what is it then?
You're not sure. You know it's something, but it ain't freaking poetry. You know something's fucky with it.
All right then. I guess we'll circle back. I hate to sit here and examine this too closely while we're in the middle of the town hall here. I'll wait till we rest for the evening and maybe dive into it a little quicker.
Sure. Get some reading for the road.
Exactly.
And thank you all again for your help. And she also hands you each a potion of healing.
That is very helpful. Thank you so much.
Yes, I know it is rough out there, and I appreciate the ghost busting you just did.
Ha! Maybe we really should be called the Ghostbusters.
I glare at Six Fish.
She'll give him a toothy grin back.
Slowly, like, points at the bandages in the pack, like, I will make more.
Well, you know, it's gonna be a mummy.
Oh, amazing. And you guys are able to exit the town hall back into East Haven. What do you do? What is the team gonna do?
She'll kind of put her hands on her hips. Like, that was a lot more eventful of a morning than I was expecting.
My breakfast hasn't even had a chance to digest yet.
I mean, tell me about it.
Let's go and get that. Let's go get our belongings and then go start heading over towards Bremen.
I need it.
Before another ghost finds us in this town.
Love it.
Exactly.
Before I run out of spell slots.
Amazing. So you guys are heading back to the White Lady to grab the cauldron?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You head on there, are able to go in and so you head in to the White Lady Inn and you find that the table in the main room has been knocked over.
Oh, no.
And you notice like the doors kind of left open, the things knocked over, and as you walk in, right behind the counter, you notice Ronaldo, and he's laying down on the floor.
Asleep, I imagine.
You're not sure. As you poke him, as you roll him over, you realize he has lost a lot of blood.
Oh, shit.
He's been stabbed. He's still alive. He's breathing shallowly,
DeSantis, we need you.
but he is not long for this world.
Not long for this world in the sense that he needs to be healed, or not long for this world as in the module says that he dies right here. So I know whether or not to spend a healing spell. I'll give him all the
Can
same.
a Phoenix
Rocks.
down work right now?
Rocks will
Get a
fall to
Phoenix down.
Stannis. How dare you say that word?
I've been yelled at in the past for trying to save someone that was meant to die, alright? I need to cover my bases. This Stannis will move over. Where does it seem like he was stabbed? Like chest, stomach, like back?
It was yeah, it's like in his side.
Okay, the Stannis will like reach over, propping up his body somewhat with his, and then with one hand reaching over, placing a hand and trying to cure what he can, to both in part try to heal him and also see if there's anything odd about the stab wound, like if it was anything like what was his name?
Oh, Sephic?
Sephic, like Sephic's wound, where it was like
Hell yeah.
where it was like
Absolutely.
a blade of like ice or anything like that.
I love
And then
it.
I'll make a medicine check as well as part of that, just to try to go. Well, hey, roll the same thing. Let's go.
You cure wounds and you instantly stabilize him, his eyes open. Oh my goodness. I was assaulted by, thank you. I was going to die. Thank you to Stannis. Oh.
Don't move too quickly. He says, pulling out the bandages as you start wrapping the.
You can't tell much of the wound. It looks fairly normal to you. It looks like some stab wound by some metal blade of some sort. But yeah, nothing abnormal you notice with the wound.
He will lift up his shirt to start like wrapping the wound on his side.
These men broke in. They just came in the door and they asked where you all were. And I said that you weren't here, and then they hit me, and they asked when you'd be back, and I said I didn't know. And then one of them took out a knife.
How long?
I don't know. I don't know how long it's been. I passed out once he stabbed me.
It is
As a matter of importance here, did they ask for us by name or by description?
Oh, they said where's the Tabaxi and the dragon. They didn't say names. No. But they had a description of all of you, and they said they were looking for some sort of a cauldron or something.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna run upstairs.
yes.
Oh yeah, you get up there, you open up. Your whole rooms have been gone through, and the cauldron is nowhere to be seen.
Shit.
Oh,
I swear to God, I will burn this fucking town to the ground.
Six fish, is it there?
No.
I have a very strong idea as to who might have done it.
I think so.
It's really odd that there was a dungeon map for that. No. Distanis will, after finishing doing all the bandages on him, go, well, I think it's best that you rest where you can. Probably close down shop if you can, if it is
Close
a possibility.
down my inn. Close the inn. No.
Well, not forever. I mean, as
I
a
have
temporary...
window panes. Like 3 of them broke just yesterday. They have to pay for.
Well, it's either you temporarily close and mind your health, or you probably might get stabbed.
I'm
Again, not by
worried
me.
about you. You have people out there looking for you.
Well, right.
Perhaps it is the other way around now. At this
handle
point.
on. We can
Oh,
handle
that-
ourselves.
That's a good point. I aim to find these individuals and take back
And you
what
give
is ours.
us a description of them.
yes. I can. So, let's see. There was a few of them. I think there was. I got some humans in there and some maybe half elves and sorts. There wasn't any like. It might have been a dwarf as well. Nothing. No races that are kind of rare or anything. Just their standard types. They are wearing dark clothes. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what they said.
Did you hear any names?
Oh, yes. One of them had a flying snake. And
very
it was
specific.
on his shoulder. And I think one of them mentioned the city of Targos.
Is that,
I think
is that
they might have
Master
been-
Roland?
They might have been part of the Zentarim.
Zentarim?
Yes. You know, the shady criminal types.
I'm gonna make a history
No.
check.
I am very
11.
familiar with the Zentarum.
Oh, you are?
They are, as the gentleman here has said, they're a very shady organization. They dabble in a lot of crime and other nasty ongoings. Whatever it is that they may have planned for our pot, it is certainly not humanitarian goals. It would behoove us to probably track them down and get this back.
I don't know what hooves have to do with this, but I agree.
It just means we got to move quick.
Amazing. Oh,
Ronaldo,
yes.
She's gonna set a bag of 15 gold down.
I apologize that our presence here has caused such damage.
No. Listen, it is my fault. I should have had armed guards or something here.
You
or
boasted locked doors, and that is more than
My
we have
locks
received in
were
any
useless.
No, Ronaldo,
She'll put a hand on his shoulder.
you are a fine innkeep.
Really?
Yes, from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Here is something that might help. I don't have much, but an old person, an old adventurer left this a long time ago, and he pulls out this. He goes to a drawer and he pulls out this singular little orb, and he passes it over to one of you. It's a drift globe.
Ooh.
A nice little. It's basically a little flashlight that just kind of hovers and will follow you around.
Milo, you might
I
want to
remember
take this.
these.
I mean, I do have a bit of an issue with seeing in the dark.
Yes.
What, are you blind?
I'm not blind. I'm just my eyes are not quite as adept as
I-
yours
You got
are.
those silly
think-
human eyes.
I think the correction would be that you are not wrong. You are just the norm. We are the variation.
Yes. you may have not noticed, Gurgle Noise, but there are not a whole lot of dragon folk walking around. You're a bit of an oddity. Same with the cat that walks on upright.
At least I don't go meow.
You just
That
didn't.
Shut up.
That's amazing.
Well, we should be going now.
Yeah, you
or we
guys
can
are.
rest, because I am heavily injured.
Also,
We
you're
might
able.
be
You're,
able to overtake them.
you're able
It
to
was
take.
not-
During this time, you can take in a short rest if you'd like to.
Okay.
Perfect.
We were not at the town hall for very long. They were quick. So they might actually have just left town. Or may even still be here.
Yeah. They could. If we plan on chasing anyone, we should do so as soon as possible. I don't think we have the time to fully attune to that, if it requires attunement. Actually, no, wait,
Does
we
not.
just took short rest. Yeah, you could.
It's fine. It's not a pressing
Oh, it
matter.
isn't?
I think we need to move.
As
Yeah.
urgently as we can.
So you guys rest up. Ronaldo gives you all a snack on your way out, and you find
Six Fish is
yourselves.
having a thought. Real quick. Actually,
Yes.
real quick while we're still in the short rest. Distanis. Not that I want to braid your hair again, but could you use another braid sesh? You could ask your stones
Sure.
if they are in town or not.
I could not ask him that. I could ask how chasing them would go. I can ask for a course of action and their input on it.
Yes, maybe do we search it? It will searching.
Is searching
town.
the town a good idea?
Yes.
Or would searching the town be effective?
Yes.
I suppose. Sure. Braid my hair. He says.
She will
Oh
very
my
happily do
goodness!
it.
I love the Distanis ritual. That is now how it works. You got to braid your hair, Distanis.
Any ritual spell is
Any-
just. All right, Six Fish, get to it.
Yeah, it becomes just sort of part of you that even if six Fish isn't around, you got to learn how to do it yourself just a
I gotta
little
learn how to
bit to
start
kind of
braiding
get
my
it
hair.
started. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, what's your question to see? Is searching the town going to be effective? And
Let's see. You receive a moment from about the results of a specific course of action. The specific course of action would be
Searching the town.
searching the town for the people, the perpetrators.
Yes, the ones
And
who stole
I
our
get
soldiers.
wheel and woe, or nothing. Wheel,
it'll
good,
be
woe, bad.
whoa to search the town.
Okay. I received bad. That either means they have something so far beyond us that we will just die if we search for them,
Uh-huh.
or they are not in the town. I'm going
Let's
to hope
go
for
with the more
second.
optimist. Yes. By the way, I did a new braid this time. I think you'll like it.
I cannot see it.
Just feel it.
It feels fine.
Maybe less tight.
I can think a little more. That is fair. We can talk about raids later. Let's go.
I love it. You guys head out. You're able to get back to the stables and get your animals if you'd like to. What's the team gonna do now? What's the goal?
I think we're gonna shit and get to Targos.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully before they do, but who knows? They might have
We
like
should keep
30,
an eye out for
30
them on the
XP.
road.
Oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing.
It's a pretty open road. It's either snow or person, so I think we have a chance.
As we're leaving the gates, Six Fish is just gonna kind of like mosey up to a guard and just be like, back on the road again, huh? Are we the first ones to leave today? You know, I just want to know about like traffic, you know.
Traffic in the Dale is horrible, you know. Gotta make sure that there isn't too much to worry
I
about.
just want to know if I need to avoid the highway or whatnot.
Let's see. The guard looks at you. Well, he's a group of travelers set out with a sled dog early this morning. It looks like a couple hours ago. It sure seemed like they were in a hurry, though.
Did they have any kind of like weird thing on that sled by chance?
There was a bunch of this bunch of boxes and things covered up in tarps. Looks like they were hauling a load.
Maybe some kitchenware.
I mean, could have been. Smart folks usually cover up what they're trying to travel with, so they don't get robbed on the road or have their things stolen later. It's a common practice up here in the north.
Yes,
Guiding bolt.
you know
No.
what? I cannot imagine any people that would be so dumb. Right, thank you for your time. Bye-bye.
All right, Toodles. Oh my gosh. Amazing. So you guys are just heading out. You're just chasing down the road as fast as you can, right? From the east way?
Right. We're following,
Mhm.
we're looking
Oh,
for
yeah.
dog sled tracks.
I love it. Amazing. I want to say, as you go about halfway of the journey to Bryn Shandar, the weather starts to turn pretty bad. A blizzard starts to blow its way through. Everybody make a group survival check. Let's see if you get blown off course.
Guidance apply to this or no?
For one of you, sure.
Yeah.
One of us needs to take that feat where we always know north.
21.
I got a 16.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, it slows you down a bunch, but you do not get lost, which is good. Getting lost in the north is not a good scene. And you are able to make it to Bryn Shandar, the large, wonderful town of Bryn Shandar. You don't see anyone on the road. You do see a couple people. No, you don't see anyone on the road. You get to Bryn Shandar though, and your old haunt shows up in the distance. So, question: what do you do?
Do you think they might have stopped here for anything, or do you think they would blow on through?
I mean,
Probably blow through if they're having something that powerful with them.
yeah, I imagine
And
they
these
would,
inns
they
don't
would
have locks.
anticipate us following them, right? So they would probably keep moving.
Correct.
Fair point.
I
We should
love
keep
it.
on going.
You guys get to Bryn Shandar and just whoop, bypass it and head on
Yeah.
down to the town of Targos. Now,
Can we have counted the travel as like a long rest by any chance?
no, because you're not resting. You'd
Yeah,
have to
mouse.
actually sleep for that to happen.
Worth
Um,
an attempt.
I try.
Or 6 hours of meditation for an elf. So you guys arrive at Targos. You do not see any sign of this sled that you were following. They must have just gone faster and beaten you, or got a high enough head start if you were following them. But you arrive at Targos, and this place is it's encircled by a wood wall to help protect the town against orcs and other threats in the wilderness. The wall extends onto the lake, creating a safe harbor for the town's boats, but the water is frozen solid, and many boats are trapped in the ice. This is definitely the most fishing town of any of the towns here. It's where the biggest fishing industry and boating industry is, and there's a lot of knucklehead trout work here. The speaker of the town is Nerth Maxildanar, and it has a population of about 1,000 people. And I
Right. How do we
think
want to approach this?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So we can't find any tracks whatsoever. They just kind of disappear once they get into the town.
Well, you're on a paved road, so it's like, it's hard to tell where the tracks start because there's just traffic on this road. And you've been traveling on it so long that you're not really sure if that sled track, could have been from them, but they're just a lot.
I think our
Uh,
best bet
Slow us
from
down.
here is to start just asking, or trying to inconspicuously look around.
You can 100% ask and look around.
Yes, that one.
Roll. Oh, go ahead.
Well, Milo, you said that this organization is kind of a shady sort, yes?
Absolutely. They're very much an organized crime syndicate sort of thing.
What kind of hollows would they kind of, haunt, if you will?
Certainly the sort where they would see us coming a mile away. If I had to take a guess, it wouldn't be somewhere that we would get in too readily without being invited. But I could be wrong. They may be a little more free-willed up here. I'm not sure. We can certainly take a look.
As you're talking, a guard approaches you I'm gonna say you're kind of near one of the main gate in town. Walks up to you. Hello, are you four adventurers?
Of a sort?
Of a soul.
You match a description of some characters we're looking for. The speaker would like to talk to y'alls.
Is that so?
Yeah, Speaker Nairth. He wants me at town hall if you'd like to come with me.
What do you think, y'all? I mean, do we have time for this right now?
Sir, as much as we appreciate you need to see us, perhaps you could help us. We are actually in search of some friends of ours. You would know them as soon as you saw them. One of them has like a little flying snake, and another one is, what was the other one? I forget.
Ma'am, I don't mean any disrespect, but Speaker Nairth is not somebody that I would deny an invitation to, if you kind of get my drift.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Well,
Hold on a minute, friend. That sounds like a vaguely thinly veiled threat.
I'm just saying, if I was in your shoes and the speaker wanted to talk to me, I'd probably go talk to the speaker. He's not a man to be trifled with, I'll tell you that.
sure.
Do you not see the company that I keep here, sir? We are not folks to be trifled with. So I'm going to allow you to restart this questioning that you have here. And maybe, just as an idea, you might want to throw a please in there.
Yeah, the speaker said he'd like to speak to y'all, so if you could please follow me to see the speaker, that would make my job easier.
You know, I actually didn't expect him to be so willing. I think we should follow him.
I mean, at this point, yeah, I suppose. Can't back down now.
He acquiesced to your request.
That's fair. Well, you just so you know, friend, we ain't got much time for the speaker, so he best make it quick.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. He takes you to the town hall. And as you walk in, he brings you to a back room. And
There aren't any cursed statues in this.
there are
town hall,
no
are there?
cursed statues.
That's a new one.
But what you do see,
Oh gosh, it's a cursed amulet.
a man walks up and, good to see you all, as he takes a little mouse and walks over to his cage of flying snakes and feeds the mouse to the snake, and you watch it gobble up.
Six Fish is
This
immediately
motherfucker.
like pinching her nose.
And this is where we will end today's session.
Hell yeah. What a great
On a
way.
cliffhanger.
I love
I
that.
almost died.
Awesome.
He's also about to cast this level 2 guiding bolt to the face.
Catapult that mouse right out of his fucking hand.
Obviously, hopefully some things are clicking now, because
This is hilarious. This is actually, that's really funny.
like you're like, we don't have time. We have to go and find these guys with the flying
The
snake.
guard is like, listen, you don't understand.
Listen, Doug, you're trying to say that you want to find this guy.
I'm telling you how.
You say with a flying snake? Hey, listen, the mayor is right there.
Literally breeds them.
Oh, this is great. I love it.
Fantastic.
Great job, everyone. Amazing
yeah.
job, players. This is so much fun. I can't wait for next Thursday.
Yeah.
Thank you, Twitch. All the people who gave some subs. Thank you so much. Everyone pushing the little plus and minuses on the dice. That was so much fun.
That
I
was
hope
so cool.
I'm gonna write some little Twitch things in there for Aramore Bot to go in and encourage people to roll dice because I want more of that. That was super fun.
Hell yeah.
Then we can play with the point values if they're too expensive or something, and we'll play with it as we go forward. But this is so fun. I can't wait for more, and I'll definitely edit this one and have it up on YouTube sooner than the last one. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we break?
No, hey,
No.
5 episodes in. Let's keep
Let's
going.
go. It's so fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
I love
All right.
Gurgle.
You're ready to roll
I
initiative.
loved Gurgle's exploration of his own magic with that extra appendage. The way that it wiggles is what spell it casts. That's hilarious.
Okay, counterclockwise.
Just intricate thumb movements to cast his spell.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like it should be. All right, let's get this raid going. Keep the party going. I will see you guys tomorrow at Cerulean. We're doing Star Trek night. Star Trek
yeah.
for May the 4th on the 3rd. We're trolling everyone.
That's funny.
Wait, you're doing Star Trek night for May the 4th?
Yeah.
You could
Love
say
it.
he's boldly going where no one has gone before.
Yeah, for the Final Fantasy Club thing. It's gonna
I just got greeted by bunny ass, so
Yep.
this is cool.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Uh,